Hello everyone, and welcome to my very first YouTube video on my new channel. So today I want to talk to you about veganism, and specifically why you should go vegan. Now, veganism has been increasingly popular, especially outside of America and the United Kingdom and several other countries across Europe, but it's also been having a gaining increase here in America as well. There's a lot more vegan restaurants opening up. There are more vegan options that have been serving in fast food chains and just stores, retail stores in general, and it's on the rise. Now, I didn't make this video just specifically because of the rise of veganism, but I felt like because it is becoming more popular, that I feel more comfortable sharing with you guys how I have been vegan since 2016. Now, the image that comes to mind when you hear the word vegan isn't always generally positive. Sometimes you may think of someone that looks like this.
Asked the hostess if there was any dog meat here, and she said no, there wasn't. How could anyone kill a dog? We love animals. We all love animals.
There are several athletes and just everyday people who are vegan that don't speak out about it as often or as loudly as the radical activists that you see. Therefore, it sometimes gives a very negative perception on veganism. So before I go into depth on why you should go vegan, let's just cover the basics. What exactly is a vegan? Well, according to the Oxford Dictionary, a vegan is a person who does not eat or use any animal products. Now, when they say any animal products, they also talk about the byproducts of them, whether it be the eggs of a chicken or any other bird or the milk of any other animal. Now, keep this in mind, as vegetarians may consume milk, cheese, dairy, eggs, and all of these other byproducts while vegans don't. Vegans and vegetarians are not interchangeable, as the consumption is a lot more stricter when it comes to vegans. Some vegetarians also consume fish and label themselves as vegetarians. However, this is a totally different subsection, also called pescatarians. Now, there's several other subsections below veganism that are a lot less strict, including flexitarians and several other names for them, but we're not going to go into that in this video. So now that I covered the basic definition of veganism, I want to just tell you some of the great benefits that you have when going vegan. Specifically 3 categories. Number 1, you'll look better. Number 2, you'll feel better. And number 3, you're saving lives in the process. So when you turn on your television during the afternoon on a regular weekday, you'll see several advertisements advertising for weight loss pills, to lose fat, surgical treatments to lose weight, and a lot of these are expensive, very experimentary, and they're not very guaranteed for you to keep that weight loss. However, diet change is one of the most basic, healthiest, safest, most proven ways to lose weight. And going vegan can really help that. Reducing the fat and the intake of animal fat that you're consuming that's sticking to your body. Now, there was a study by the National Institute of Health that concluded a vegan diet helped participants lose 9.3 pounds more than a controlled diet over an 18-week study period. Now, as controversial as PETA is regarding to their treatment of animals, they do have a very good story on their website about this one woman who went vegan and completely changed her life. This is Kira Lee. In March 2015, at 288 pounds, she went vegan. She lost 19 pounds in 10 days, and in 10 months, Kira lost 100 pounds. Now, her story is not an anomaly. You'll find that several people who went vegan had the same life-changing experience. Now, I may be a little biased when I say this, but vegans are attractive. Look, besides me, there are a ton of vegan bodybuilders who spend their lives doing nothing but lifting and eating plant-based food. And with the right dedication, you can look that way as well. And without all that greasy food, you're a lot less likely to have breakouts as well. According to the National Library of Medicine, dairy products and high glycemic index foods, such as donuts or pizza, can increase acne prevalence and severity. So if you have a bunch of bumps on your face and you're wondering, maybe I should buy some Proactive, first try to cut your diet of all the greasy foods. So number 2, vegans are usually healthier than the people who eat meat. Not only will you look better, but you will also feel better once you become vegan. I'll tell you, before I became vegan, I did have terrible acne. And not only that, but I was a lot more tired. Ever since my senior year in high school, after I went vegan, I noticed an increase in my mood. Now, this is just something personal. However, a lot more vitamins and minerals in your body really do make a difference in your behavior, as vegan diets tend to provide more fiber, antioxidants, and beneficial plant compounds, and they also appear to be richer in potassium, magnesium, folate, and vitamins A, C, and E. While there's benefits in fruit, there's also dangers in meat. Pig, for instance, is very notorious for causing several diseases, such as gout, trichinosis, or whipworm, and even cancer. The World Health Organization has classified any processed meat as a carcinogen. Now this includes hot dogs, ham, bacon, sausage, and some deli meats, just to name a few. Now, red meat isn't entirely safe either. The World Health Organization classifies this just a little lower as a probable carcinogen. Now this includes beef, pork, lamb, and goat. And finally, the animals. Now we all love our pets. Some of us even get emotional when you see those advertisements by ASPCA that have the "In the arms of the angel" playing in the background. However, we often ignore the other animals that we don't keep as pets. I myself have a turtle and parakeets and even quail. And some of those animals that I just mentioned are eaten. Now I might find this shocking, but other cultures don't. Or even you yourself. Let's take the example of Fido. Could you imagine him on the plate? Of course you wouldn't. That's absolutely absurd. But there are places such as China that have festivals that dedicate to eating nothing but dogs. They don't see this as outlandish. We as humans have very ambiguous terms of what animals we value and the ones that we don't. Unless you're religious, there's not a certain classification of animals of what you should eat and what you should not eat. So I say to people who aren't religious, what classification do you have that values a horse more than a cow? Why do you kill one animal and not the other? Is it intelligence? Have you ever even thought about the intelligence of a cow? This is not an attack per se to the viewer watching. However, it's just something that I want you to think about, and something to consider when thinking about the life of an animal. Did you know that pigs are smarter than dogs? However, we have very protective laws, and one can be imprisoned for killing a dog. However, you can get paid to kill a pig. So if intelligence isn't the classification, then what is? These animals are innocent, and although they're less intelligent than us, they are capable of having emotions. And I encourage all of you watching not to only use your brain, but your heart as well. So thanks so much for watching. Thank you guys for watching my first ever video on my new channel. I have left all of the studies in the description below and marked with the time codes that I was talking about the specific thing so that you can verify on your own all the stuff that I was talking about. I want to bring accurate information to my viewers and make sure that everything that I'm talking to you about is completely true so that you can make your own opinions and decisions based on what I said. This new channel will be not only encouraging veganism, but opening your mind and encouraging you to think outside the box and try new things. If you like this video, share it with anybody that you like this video, and comment down below what you think. I'm open to discussions on veganism. This can sometimes be a controversial topic. I'm extremely open to having conversations in the comment section about veganism. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon.